Okay, welcome you guys. Today is the day where I think we're gonna just focus on exercise, diet, and nutrition. A lot of times you guys hear me talk about finances, Bitcoin, and stuff like that. But today let's talk about exercise, diet, and nutrition. I don't know if it makes any sense for us to get older, grow old, or whatever you want to call it, and not have our health span as compared to increasing our lifespan. Okay, so far as I'm concerned, there is a clear, distinct difference between your lifespan and your health span. How long are you going to be healthy? How long are you going to be able to run around with the grandkids, spend the money that you work so hard to accumulate, spend time with your family, go on long vacation trips, and not worry about, struggling to get around all that. So let's try to figure out what does it mean to concentrate on our health span as compared to the lifespan. So one of the things I want to emphasize is that when you develop a protocol, whatever it is, pertaining to your diet, pertaining to nutrition, pertaining to your workout regimen, stick to it and be consistent, okay? Be just as adamant towards your exercise routine, etc., your diet and nutrition as you were in terms of making money or whatever pursuit or whatever endeavor that you were involved with, okay? It doesn't make any sense to make this or less of a priority or not pursue it as aggressively as you did when you were working, running the company, working for a living, whatever you're doing. Remember that you can be just as aggressive, just as persistent, and then you'll get the results. Okay, one of the things that I've learned since the last 10 years plus working out at this particular gym is that getting into the gym is important, very important. Just getting into those doors. A lot of times once you get into the doors, then you will find something to do. I don't care if you're injured. I don't care if you don't feel good. I don't care what other issues are going on. You get yourself in there, you're gonna be stimulated either by your peers or by maybe the music that you play or just the environment overall. You're gonna want to get your butt in gear and do something once you find your way into the gym, typically. Okay, so once you get into the gym, what's happening in there, or overall, you're going to want to again develop your routines. Initially, you may want to make some notes. How much weight am I gonna lift? How many reps am I gonna do? How long do I need to spend in the gym, right? So whatever it is, make some notes if you need to, so that over the short to medium term, you can get some idea where how many reps you can do, how much weight you can do, and all that. And then at some point, through consistency, then you won't need to look at your notes and all that, because it'll be pretty much instinctual. You'll get to the machine or get to the weightlifting area or something, and you'll know that I need to do 10 reps with 40, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, whatever, and it'll just become one of those instinctual things where through repetition you'll know. You'll develop a routine, you develop that good habit, and you look forward to it. And believe it or not, your endorphins and your body, dopamines, whatever, that will stimulate you. That will get you going. When you don't exercise, trust me, you'll know, because your body will tell you, hey, look, I like that adrenaline boost. I like the shot of dopamine, and it makes me feel good. And now you're sitting around, you're moping around, you're not getting into the gym, so I feel bad, right? So your body tells you literally, just like with other habits that you formed, whether it's shopping, gambling, or whatever, if it stimulated you, replace those bad habits with good habits, and I guarantee you the dopamines that are flowing through your blood and through your body will stimulate you and get you moving, okay? So now, specifically, when you're doing your exercises and such, make sure you stay hydrated, okay? I like reverse osmosis water that's structured, utilizing a machine called a Vitalizer, okay? So you put your reverse osmosis water in your Vitalizer and you spin it, and then that way you get the molecular structure down to the point where it's easily absorbed into your cellular membranes, okay? So that's typically the way that works. Hydration is more efficient, when the molecules of water are literally structured so that they permeate your cellular membranes and you get hydration. Breathe deeply also when you're exercising. Every rep, every set, all throughout the whole session, breathing in and out like this. Okay, you'll literally be inhaling the maximum amount of air, oxygen into your blood cells as you can, and then exhaling as deeply and as vigorously as you can. Do that 2 times, 3 times, and look at the vagus nerve stimulation techniques. And remember that that's going to make all the difference in the world as far as keeping that oxygen going when you're exercising, okay? So some other things to keep in mind. Me personally, I like to fast. When I go into the gym, I haven't eaten anything for breakfast. I haven't eaten any meals except for the prior night. So the previous night is my last meal. That dinner is the last meal. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm literally just drinking water throughout the whole session. My gym sessions are typically on Wednesdays, for instance. I only work out 2 days a week. Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday is going to be about 6 hours, 7, 8 hours. Okay, I can get into the gym at 8:30 in the morning and leave around 5:30, 6 o'clock easily. That's including time in the sauna. And I like to do a couple of showers just to stay fresh and stay vigorated. Okay, so anyway, I spend 30 minutes in the sauna at 180 degrees, and I spend a couple of hours on the yoga mat doing my warm-up routines. That includes yoga, that includes stretching. Before I even exercise, I'm on that yoga mat in the warm-up area doing my stretching routines and my yoga. A couple of hours over there, and then I move on to the weights typically. On Wednesdays, I do everything. I'm bench pressing, I'm doing dumbbells for my chest, I'm doing calf exercises, I'm doing squats, typically everything, stomach muscles, oblique crunches, everything that you can think of pretty much. I'm doing it on Wednesday. Saturday, I can get into the gym around 8 o'clock, 8:30, and I leave there around 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. And I'm doing mostly lower body stuff on Saturday, okay? That includes my 30 minutes in the sauna, again at 180 degrees, a couple of hours on the warming up before I exercise on the yoga mats, okay? So, and what am I eating? What am I taking for supplements? We do very little red meat. We do a lot of poultry and fish. We do a lot of beans and stuff like that. But very little red meat once or twice a month, okay? Poultry, we load up on poultry and fish, and we go heavy on salads and fruits and stuff like that. What else? If we have any snacks or anything like that, they're going to be the best snacks that we can get our hands on. There's some particular chips, for instance, that I snack on from Costco. I forget the name of it, but I'll put it in the description or in the comments or something. But I pay about $8, $7 or $8 for a bag of chips. But it's a pretty big bag, but they're as wholesome as I can get. As far as a snack is concerned, then Fridays and Saturdays, we do a frozen yogurt to treat ourselves while watching a movie on Fridays and Saturdays. Okay. Other than that, again, I fast before I work out on Wednesdays. I fast before I work out on Saturday. Sunday is a 24-hour fast. Okay. I won't eat anything from the previous evening on Saturday all the way into the next morning on Monday, which is today, by the way. And I do my 5-mile walk for cardio on Mondays. Okay. So between Wednesday and Saturday and Monday, those are the days I typically get my exercise in. The other days I'm recuperating. Trust me, if you work out for 6 or 7 or even 8 hours during the week or whatever, you're going to want to fully recuperate. That means Don't press your body to do anything, okay? You can just do minimal effort stuff around the house or whatever, but you don't need to press your body to do much at all on your days off, okay? Since I work out on, for instance, since I work out on Wednesday, Thursday I'm gonna completely relax. Friday maybe we'll do a little bit of going out and about and running some errands or whatever. But Thursday is the day to do nothing, and same when I work out on Saturday. The next Sunday, since I fast, I can't do a whole lot of exercise, especially during my 24-hour fast. So I try to minimize the exercise and stuff. But I'm sorry, on Sunday, I don't do exercise, I just do chores, stuff like that. But I try to minimize things that are very, very rigorous. Just household chores is about it. And I do my fasting on my 24-hour fast on Sundays. Okay, some of the things that I take, so take some notes. I like adaptogens. I like Shilajit. I like ashwagandha. I like iodine, Lugol's iodine, 3%. That's gonna boost my metabolism. I'll get lots of energy going. I don't have to worry about lack of energy because my metabolism is going strong. I can eat a whole lot of food because supplementing my sodium or whatever with the iodine is going to make all the difference and get my metabolism boosted up. When I go into the sauna, that's another stimulation for my metabolism. When you increase your core body temperature by sitting in a sauna, for instance, 200 degrees, a lot of times, I'm sorry I said 180, but now it's more like 200. But anyway, that's going to increase your core body temperature and your heat resistance level. So when you get on that floor, on the gym floor doing your exercise, you're probably going to be able to work out very rigorously because your core body temperature allows you to withstand a lot more heat as a result of the exercise routines. So you won't feel as sluggish as before because, of course, sitting in that sauna at 200 allows your body to get really, really hot without worried about getting tired, and you're going to boost that endurance level up significantly as a result of those sauna sessions. What else I do? I like my what is it? Let me see. Horsetail. I like horsetail. And lion's mane is good. Keep on hand some colloidal silver, okay? And we supplement, of course, with the vitamin C every once in a while. And then got my protein shake consisting of creatine. Okay, creatine is good for your your muscles throughout your body. And since your brain is a muscle, it doesn't hurt to do extra creatine because you want the oxygen flowing to your brains. Okay, the old myth of people, gym rats being big and strong and stupid, that's a myth, okay? Because when you supercharge your brain with oxygen as a result of that creatine, creatine makes absolutely sure that you get oxygen in your muscles. It's gonna cause your muscles to hydrate better by drawing the water into your muscles. Your brain is a muscle, so your creatine is going to result in your brain getting extra water and hydrate that brain, okay? So you're going to be thinking more and more clearly as a result of the extra hydration going on in your brain, believe it or not. There's been tests and research to corroborate that people who have taken creatine and they have to undergo tests, they can get subsequent testing and a blind double test study and find out that those people have greater memory retention as a result of the hydration that they're getting into the brain. And they can do better on tests and memorization, et cetera, which proves that more than likely hydration in the brain is a big deal. So, and then in addition to all of that, some of the other things that we like, let's see, we take so many things that I can mention. Let me see here. Let me see, I can't remember right off, but those are some good ones that you want to keep in mind. Let me see, Shilajit, ashwagandha, iodine, um, glucosamine, I think. I mentioned the creatine. I like to put some garlic, fresh garlic, and ginger in my tea with the lion's mane. Okay, so when you make your teas, make sure, if you can, do some fresh garlic and ginger in there. Okay, keep the gut in the best health possible. The flora in the gut has to be maintained and supercharged, and you will do that with the probiotics associated with the frozen yogurt, not to mention the ginger. And it doesn't hurt to do some kombucha. Also, my wife makes kimchi, fresh kimchi that she makes herself. So we do a lot of fermented things to also get that gut flora and balance, get it balanced. Because a lot of times you guys take too many medications and you do too many antibiotics, and then you wonder why your gut flora and the bacteria is imbalanced in your gut, which has been associated with emotional stress and emotional issues. Okay, something about keeping the flora in the gut balanced that causes us to have emotional stress and issues as a result of that imbalance. So the better you are gut-wise, also remember that's going to play a major role in terms of your mental state and emotional state as well. So we want to check all the boxes: physical, emotional, spiritual, etc. Try and remember that the stress reduction things like Shilajit, etc. Those play a vital role in reducing that stress. When people get on your nerves, they try to get on your nerves and such, and they can't, typically because of the stress reduction benefits of things like Shilajit, etc., etc., and those things. So keep those things in mind too. So, in other words, if you want to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, incorporate a balanced routine with exercise, diet, and nutrition. One of my buddies, for instance, he's 93 years old. He works out alongside me in the gym when we meet up. He's in there for like 3 hours at 92 or 3 years old, and he competes as well in Pasadena, California, lifting weights with other seniors. And a lot of times he's in the gym longer than people 1/3 his age. And I'm lasting, of course, longer than 99% of the people in the gym. I see complete shifts of people come and go before I'm even finished, before I'm even halfway done. But the key, again, is to be persistent, to be disciplined, and to make absolutely sure that you take this seriously, okay? The better health you have, and the better diet and nutrition you have, the more likely that you're going to have a very fruitful and productive aging process that goes on. Your aging is going to look totally different from a lot of your peers. And trust me, nowadays I'm seeing a lot of people who are just totally taking for granted what it means to get older and also to have a good health span as compared to a lifespan, okay? So anyway, I'm going to get back to walking, and I'll upload this as soon as possible. And if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you guys take care. And thank you, all veterans, for your service.